The one the one benefit of being bedridden for the last like 3 days is that I've slept like 32 out of the last 48 hours. So I was up at midnight and I had to quietly contain myself as things were happening in my brain. Like I have I have my notes. Fret not. I've tried so hard to refrain from spoilers, which is hard when you're stuck, sick, and all you have to do to entertain yourself is a tiny little box where all the spoilers where the spoilers live. So I've tried very hard to contain that. I think I did a good job.
Everything I do multiply by two. I got this and that, this and that. We could take a coupe or a truck, vroom vroom. I got this and that, this and that. Cappuccino and Americano. I'll take this and that, this and that. I'ma rip a show and then hit the studio. I'll do this and that, this and that. Groovy하게 걸어 look at me. 이미 pulled 두 마디로 끝냈지. 머리를 쿵이랑 날개로 still moving. Starting nine 눈 감아 봐도 분위기는 잔치. 내비도 그래도 찾아먹지 의식성대로 오지랖 곱빼기 빼도 요청 나를 써놨어. 제발 좀 나왔어. 우리가 나왔어. 골라서 내가 선택한 대로 flowing. 원래 가고 싶은 대로 I'm running, running, running. 이거 저거다. Everything I do multiply by two. I got this and that, this and that. We could take a coupe or a truck, boom boom. I got this and that, this and that. Cappuccino and Americano. I'll take this and that, this and that. I'ma rip a show and then hit the studio. I do this and that, this and that. 원해도 멈출 수 없는 challenge. Hot and cold 뭐든 괜찮아 no damage. I ain't getting no pain. I show you the way. I got no shame and I'm 이것저것 뱉었지 이미 오래 뱉지. 지루함은 뱉지 그건 오래전에 뱉었네. 매운 고기 뱉기 절대 빠질 수 없겠지네. 왼쪽 가슴 속에 빠진 straight kiss batch. 얼굴 남은 해서 꿈을 sketch. Let's get it 기획해줘 성공 by match. 또 보여줄 거냐 난 너에게
Why did you somebody? Why do I love it?
Everything I do multiply by two. I got this and that, this and that. We could take a coupe or a truck, vroom vroom. I got this and that, this and that. Cappuccino and Americano. I'll take this and that, this and that. I'ma rip a show and then hit the studio. I do this and that, this and that. We can go fast, we can go slow. If you can choose, you can have both. Can't stop us now. Go! Everything I do multiply by two. I got this and that, this and that. We could take a coupe or a truck, vroom vroom. I got this and that, this and that. Cappuccino and Americano. I take this and that, this and that. I'ma rip a show and then hit the studio. I do this and that, this and that. This and that. Talking this and that and that, this and that.
Pardon me for a moment. I think that cured whatever ailment. Maybe. Lyme disease, mono, whatever it is. Genuinely, I think I blacked out halfway through because I couldn't come. Thank you. That was my one thing. I literally was listening to this and that, but also like the rest of the album, and there were a couple of times I'm like, I have no idea who's singing right now, except the very clear, like, most of the time, Sigmund I can pick out. Shan I can usually pick out. Felix, obviously, I can usually pick out. But like Mm,
This was pure and utter chaos. I love
this
it.
was that. This was that.
This and that
And that.
and that.
Not or. And. And I love that they gave the and
Mm-hmm.
to us. Um,
Wow, that was beautiful. That was so good. This further confirms, and I'm just thinking about this all day. This further confirms everything I've been thinking about what this comeback is in terms of
yes.
like a era shift and an
Yes.
era maturity. Like they are still themselves personality wise, but in terms of like their idol image, this is this is mature skills. They have grown into this sound.
This this is the embodiment of top line we don't give a fuck. Like
Yes.
that's what this is. And I think they've honestly some of like we've even talked about some of the outfit choices because
Mm-hmm.
concerns and questions and I am confused.
Yep.
However, the more I think about it, the more it's leaning into a wear whatever we want.
We got nothing to lose.
Nothing to lose,
Like,
everything to gain.
yeah.
And we know that we've got everybody on a chokehold, that
Mm-hmm.
they're gonna love and support us anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that kind of energy from them.
Yeah. Album as a whole, fire. And I do
Straight
fear
gas. Straight gas.
straight gas.
Um,
I do fear it has, for me, dethroned Ordinary.
which is crazy because I know how ride or die you are for
I
Ordinary.
know.
Rightfully so,
Mm-hmm.
man.
And
Like,
honestly, I think it's only gonna be made better once I get my albums in my hands. Because I've seen people pull their PCs already, and I'm going,
gimme.
gimme, 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 gimme.
The only song that was a little bit, not a miss, but like it took me a couple of
Mm-hmm.
listens to appreciate and vibe with was Farming. And
Really?
I only say that because it was like everything was coming out and I was like, I was listening to everything's a vibe, everything's great. And I was like, where's the rest of it? Because in the beginning, it felt very like repeated to
Mm-hmm.
me. And then the beat drop happened. And that ascended
Game
me.
changer.
But also, I have in my notes here, I've listened to this a few times, and my thoughts fueled by cold medicine and illness are as follows. This would be a sick ass club night song.
Mm-hmm.
Like the possibilities I hear are incredible. Chan's female voice supremacy.
I was wondering.
What
I'm pretty
can't
sure
my man do?
I was pretty
What can't
confident.
my
I was pretty confident it was Chan that does it. And I think it's funny that I think he's roasting us. I'm pretty sure he's roasting us.
Probably because after ceremony came out and everyone was just like, no, I never, you're not me. Like, and
But
as we should.
it also sounded like Felix from that Skiz vlog. Honey, I made you
I mean,
some soup.
it
So it could have been Felix too. I don't know. I don't know.
could have been, but I know my man, and that's my man.
Um,
That's my man.
it took me a minute only because I think it's just the flow of the album. If they
Or
did,
it, it felt kind of broken up. Like I feel like if they had done farming after this and that and put after you and I do together, I feel like that would have flowed better.
I'm still
In my
making
opinion.
my way around on Way Out and Back Then. Because I'm not out on them
Okay.
completely. I haven't
Mhm,
actually looked up lyrics, so my brain is still trying to
mhm.
piece it together. In terms of like general vibes and the melodies and everything, I'm here for it. I'm in.
Sure,
Um,
absolutely. Um, just because I want to give my unbiased 12:30 a.m.
mhm,
notes.
mhm.
Um, we talked about this and that. We know her, we love her. Same with Run It,
Yeah,
classic
no,
banger.
absolutely.
We don't need to get into it.
Mhm.
We're here for it. After You very much was exactly what I thought it would be. It's giving that. it's giving that advanced EDM style. Like it almost gave me Captain vibes, and that healed my soul a little bit. Um, and I also wrote down again, fueled by cold medicine because I was just trying to sleep. Was the chorus gives me the image of confetti flying at a concert surrounded by stay, and it makes me feel like I'm gonna cry.
I mean, it's on the set list, so.
Can't wait.
So as I do.
Um,
I do run it, and after you are on the set list. Now, could that change? Yes. And they add this
because
and that. I see it.
I see it.
But I don't think they would add. I don't think they'll add farming, and I don't think they'll add way out and back then.
I also don't think they'll add farming. I feel like it's
I don't think
not
they will. No.
the vibe, but like it's gonna just feel kind of out of place.
Mm-hmm.
Um, for I do from the get go, giving early 2000s movie soundtrack, and I'm not
This whole
prepared.
album is giving me like early 2000s.
Early 2000s decom,
Yeah.
hmm and I love it so much.
How lucky are we
Um,
to live in the same timeline?
how blessed are
God
we?
bless. We are so blessed.
I literally wrote, I can picture them in front of a shallow stage on a lawn with mic stands, and I have feelings. The lyrics are also wounding me deeply. And then I just saw so much online of people saying that they think Changbin wrote it for Chan, and it just broke my heart a little bit. And I'm just like, first of all, how dare you? Second of all, how dare you? And third of all, why?
Yeah.
Um, Way out. The lyrics are killing me. Who hurt these men? I just want to talk. Who hurt you? Who do I have to fight? Um,
I think a lot of this album for me, and I know we've talked about this for the impending US dates and tour, and it is gonna
mhm.
depend on the stage setup, but knowing that these will be on the playlist, would I get in a pit? Absolutely, I would. I was hesitant, and I was like, I don't think I can handle that. For these songs,
We've had
I
many
would.
conversations where you're like, I don't know if I can do a pit.
For
I
these,
don't know if my knees can handle a pit.
but for these songs,
Sure
I
as
would
hell
do
going that.
anything.
Beyond my knees,
I
really.
We've been
Just sit on the
trying,
ground.
babes. We've been
I'll, sit up,
trying.
I'll just sit on the floor if I must.
If I must.
Back then, I can't explain why, but this sounds like frolicking through a flower field.
Yeah, I see it. A good
And like
association.
lovey montage in a movie, Help I'm Not Okay, 5 stars. That's my note.
Yeah, this album is a 10 out of 10. Like
The
I.
only the only thing I will say,
Mhm.
and I think you're gonna disagree with me on this, and I'm
Okay,
prepared for this. I'm not the biggest fan of this and that festival version.
I like it.
I know you do. I've heard it.
I have also seen discourse on the festival version kind of being a miss.
Because to me, I was listening to it and I'm like, because in previous concerts, the final song they end on is Chick Chick Boom Festival version.
Mm-hmm.
And that gives like final goodbyes, like, let's fucking go out on a high note.
Mm-hmm.
This did not do that for me.
Mm.
Like it didn't it was like ravey in a
Mm-hmm.
sense of like middle, sure, but I was thinking at it from like a end of show closer, and that
I
didn't give
I
it for me.
no, absolutely fair. I always do this, but I subject John to a few, at least the title track, and then when the remixes come out, I subject him to those. But the fact that this album is very ravey EDM
Yes.
festival-y, not just one song, majority of them.
Yeah.
I feel like he would actually like it, but I want to get his take because when I do show him these songs, sometimes he's like, "Oh, this is more of like a marshmallow EDM versus like a Steve Aoki EDM." He
I
distinguishes the
see. I
styles,
see.
and that
I
does make
see.
a difference. So maybe it's just a
Or
different style of remix that's just not your cup of tea, and that's okay. For the festival version specifically, when they have that festival thing in South America in September,
mhm. Oh,
if
Rock
they
in Rio.
yeah, if they play it and how that
Mm.
goes for them. Well,
Mm.
is it called Rock in Rio? I don't know. It's the one where they're
Mhm.
bringing like Nex and a bunch of other artists as well.
I believe so. I believe it's Rock in Rio. Run it.
But I could anticipate them maybe testing it out there. Um,
There's a couple. Interesting.
mhm.
There's a
So it's like
couple
tour, but not
Stray
really
City.
tour. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe that's because maybe they couldn't secure dates for Latin America,
Mm,
or something
could
like that, so they did
well,
this instead. But we still don't
what
know more outside of the Asia leg of Run It.
I don't understand how they're gonna be jumping from Japan to Latin America to Japan and back. That's a lot of fuel. I My prediction is farming is going to be like a sister song to Bleep, like in visuals,
Oh, a
because
thousand
that's
percent. I agree.
like when I was listening to it, I'm like, this sounds like a gamer. Like they're all just sitting in the cyber cafe,
I mean,
and
they've
it's
already
just
talked
like
about it as
going,
like them aura farming, so
yeah,
I was like,
that's
them,
them.
you get them, boys.
That's
After
that's
you
them.
with a music video might possibly break me.
Truly. I'm not
So
even going to talk about seeing it live. We're not going to go there. I can't do it. I'm
we
not.
don't even
I'm not
have dates yet,
physically well.
Rebecca.
I'm not physically well enough. Literally, my antibiotics haven't kicked in that much. This is my second. Does Do It count as a comeback because it was a mini album? Okay,
This is technically an EP. This is a mini album as well. Mhm.
interesting.
They're all just call I just call them comebacks. I don't know if it's technically correct, but I just say comeback. We have another comeback. It's a new album, like
Because
um
that makes sense.
so um but it's
Yeah,
so
I
good.
I think I need to give it a little bit more time to settle. It's definitely in my top like three.
Hmm.
It's And this is painful for me because you know how I feel about karma,
Hmm.
primarily for sentimental reasons, but I do believe this is past karma for me. And that's saying something.
Hmm. Hmm. Why is sound so good? I can't.
Also, just really quick, I need to touch on it. The posts for them switching up the the line distribution,
That whole thing is fucking hysterical.
I was truly in awe.
Yeah.
First of all, I unwrapping crazy, crazy concept. And then Chan taking the Sigmund bridge, diabolical.
How did it make you
He
feel?
knew what he was doing. He targeted me specifically.
Yeah.
He
Hmm.
he specifically looked for me and he said, you. So that's how I felt. Extremely targeted. And I will not be taking questions at this time.
Good. All right. Awesome.
And now I need 3 to 5 business days to process everything.
Absolutely.
So